Heyo everyone, Misha B. Barkin here. So this is obviously not a furry related topic, however I am a furry YouTuber, so today we're gonna focus on the YouTube part. I've already made a video about YouTube not taking care of things in a timely manner, but that was still technically a furry topic as it affected many furry YouTubers. This time however, we're gonna be discussing the ongoing situation between SSSniperWolf and Jax Films, and how it escalated to the point it's at, and the sort of precedent it displays for YouTube and its creators. Again, I know this isn't my usual content, but I feel as though this is important for creators of all types to talk about, as how YouTube is handling this is not okay. And hopefully if enough of us speak up and discuss these issues, maybe a change will happen. So without further ado, let's dive on in. One more thing before we do, I have a coffee in the description, because unlike SniperWolf, I don't make millions stealing other people's content. So if you like what you see today and want to support what I do, check out the coffee link below. Alright, let's get to it. I'm assuming a good majority of us know what's been happening, but just in case you don't know, here's a brief summary. SSSniperWolf, I'm just gonna say SniperWolf from now on, but there's 3 S's. SniperWolf has been making quote-unquote content since the early 2010s, starting with old Call of Duty clips, which even way back when could have been stolen content, but as far as I know, that's not really confirmed. Starting in roughly 2017, she switched over to what she does today, which consists of stealing content from TikToks and adding very not great reactions.
Babe.
What?
Put some of this on. You said you wanted to up your skincare, so you look so cute. You look really cute.
Thanks.
You don't gotta lie to him.
Now personally, I don't mind reaction content, so long as it actually adds something to the original video. Papa over on Twitch watches my videos on stream, and sometimes these make it over to YouTube, but these videos always end up being a good amount longer than mine, because he adds something to it. SniperWolf, XQC, Quebblepop, well Quebblepop's in a whole category of his own, but these people are in hot water because their content consisting of 99% other people's work, and other than the occasional 2-word sentences, they're just uploading other people's content, oftentimes without credit, and getting paid millions for it. This caught the attention of someone named Jax Films, who has a history of calling people like this out, and after YouTube made a post about SniperWolf in June of 2023, Jack responded. Where does SniperWolf get video ideas from fans? Here's what she had to say at the hashtag VidConAN23 YouTube keynote. It's really important for me to engage with my audience. I get a lot of content ideas from them in the comments. It's important to grow and adapt as a creator. This wouldn't be the first time YouTube makes an insensitive tweet. Jack responded to this with just 3 emojis, and well, SniperWolf didn't take this lying down, and responded to Jack saying that he's ugly and jealous and hates women, even though nearly every other call out he's done has been towards men, but sure, why not? This inspired Jack to make another channel, Jax Films with 3 J's, which is an obvious parody towards SniperWolf, and even the content was a parody, as the entire channel was stream highlights of Jack watching SniperWolf's content and reacting to how lackluster it was, eventually making a bingo card for bingo nights, as well as doing his absolute best to credit the original posters, even going so far as to link the originals in the description. The turning point, however, is when Jax Films started reaching out to the creators to inform them that SniperWolf was stealing their content and encouraging his viewers to do the same.
I had a video of mine stolen from Instagram by Sniper Jerk. Small world, dude. A lot of that happening around here. I'm glad you came to the bingo babies. It was a video of me and my friends rolling down a steep hill. I don't remember the title of the video. Do you have any tips on how I could find what my video is, or where my video is? That I got it. The cut was at 7:39. Attempted a seamless cut, but you can 100% hear a splice in the beep noise that she uses.
Once this started happening, people started filing copyright complaints to SniperWolf, and while some got denied, enough got approved to cause SniperWolf some trouble. She started having to cut the claimed bits out of the video, and this dropped some of her vids under the precious 8-minute mark, which, if you don't know, is the threshold for whether or not you can have these sweet mid-roll ads, like this one. SniperWolf made a cheap shot or 2 in videos, but for the most part stayed relatively silent about all of this until October 13th, 2023.
Y'all look at general real quick.
Oh, I got one wrong though.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What?
Yeah, she really.
Wow.
Crazy.
How would she know?
Ew, I'm gonna. Alright, hold on.
How would she know?
I'm gonna tweet that and say, hey, please don't. That's creepy.
Is she like trying to dox you?
I don't know, but that's
That,
really
like,
scary.
yeah, that's
That's not
that's
good.
really sketchy. That's like
That's
extremely,
so sketchy.
Nah, fuck that.
How would she know where you
Fuck
live,
that.
though?
How the fuck does she know where we live? Leave me alone.
She's in your house right now, Jack.
Shut up.
You wanna get a
literally
knock
outside
on your
house right
door?
now.
Like 5 minutes ago posted.
Wait, what? She's literally right outside your
Oh
house.
my god!
This is happening right fucking now.
That's
Call the fucking
Okay.
police.
fucking sue
Actually.
her.
Wait, what?
Call the police.
No, there's a
I'm not joking.
video.
She's outside
That
your house right
story.
now.
What the fuck?
Holy shit!
She literally
on her
posted
Instagram.
a video on her story 5 minutes ago.
I'm
of her
reporting
Oh my
No.
god, she
Yeah.
is. She's outside our
Doxing.
house.
Fucking record
That-
this right
She's
now.
fucking
God,
doxing you. Yeah, that's the.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this is fucker.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
No, that is a huge
No, it's
violation
not.
of privacy and so much else. There's so much wrong with that.
No, I'm not getting out, dude. Fuck that.
No,
not
fuck
leaving.
that. Stay inside,
Call-
absolutely.
Call the cops and show them the Instagram story.
Hold on. I'm gonna go
And-
outside.
Aaron,
No,
Aaron,
don't,
don't,
do not.
don't, please don't. All right, hold on. Should we? I'm gonna end this.
But end the stream.
Sorry, gamers.
I can't even imagine how terrifying this would be. I don't think I have to stress about how many lines this crosses and how much this alone escalated the whole situation. Not to mention that this is someone who's been convicted of both armed robbery and disorderly conduct in the past 10 years, so not exactly someone I'd like showing up to my house late at night. Jax Films was streaming when he posted this, so unfortunately we got to see a live reaction of when he learned of the doxing. He ended the live and posted about it on Twitter. SSSniperWolf just doxed me over on her Instagram. Creepy, gross, violating. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTubers. At YouTube, demonetize this dangerous creator or just get her off your platform. She posted an Instagram story tonight outside her home and deleted it. Immediately, this caused many people and many other large creators to call for YouTube to take action against SSSniperWolf, as this was a clear violation of YouTube's TOS and was a huge violation of privacy. Hell, even Twitter's community guidelines started beating YouTube's ass on every post they made. I don't care who you are or what beef you may have with someone, you do not go to their house, especially over something as mundane as them criticizing your channel. Like, I don't care how quote-unquote obsessed you may think he is, and to an extent I almost agree. It started to become more than just criticisms and banter, but there's no universe where doxing Jack and showing up to his house was the right move. SSSniperWolf lost any and all redeeming points at this moment. She escalated things to this point, not Jack. So what does YouTube do? Well, nothing, of course. At least not for a week, but we'll get into that in a bit. So what happened in that week? Well, SSSniperWolf the next morning made a joke post on her Instagram story, which is where the doxing was posted to, by the way. So it goes without saying that she wasn't sorry in the slightest. See that other girl? This is apparently SSSniperWolf's sister, who of course took SSSniperWolf's side and was trying to make herself relevant by posting about the drama, and saying, why is JacksFilms afraid of a 5-foot-tall girl? Which implies she was there to do more than talking, which doesn't exactly look good if I'm being honest. That being said, I don't really care about the sister, and she's not relevant to this other than that, so let's move on. For about a week straight, people were tagging YouTube on Twitter and asking for answers and action to be taken, and the whole time YouTube was just radio silent. Well, not entirely, because they made this post, which is, yikes. Would it be too meta to do a reaction video to a reaction video? For additional context, it needs to be known that this tweet was written in the wake of a controversy regarding a reaction YouTuber, SSSniperWolf, who recently leaked the personal information of a fellow creator on this platform, Jax Films. This felt like a slap to the face for everyone. After a whole week of asking for even a crumb of a response, they post this bullshit? Nah, bro. This tweet, of course, caused a ton of backlash, which finally caused a response from YouTube. What, that's it? That's all? Just losing monetization temporarily? What? And people with a plugin that shows if a video is monetized did some digging and showed that at least for a day or two afterwards, the channel was still monetized. It was just her newest video that wasn't making money, until she decided to upload those videos to a still monetized second channel, of course. Also, both sides? The f do you mean both sides? One side was overly critical on the other's content, so she responded with doxing him and showing up to his house, and YouTube wants to pull a devil's advocate on it? That's the part that myself and many others got roped up on, let alone the lack of accountability and punishment from YouTube. That being said, SSSniperWolf apologized for her actions and was so sincere about it. Let me start by saying I'm sorry for my recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jax Films, just one Jax Film, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for what appropriate conflict resolution. Jax Film, while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I am sorry for reacting the way I did when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly, respectfully, and privately. Not for views or content, but a meaningful example of how conflict should be solved. I will reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable. I deserve it, respect the decision, and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse in judgment. For additional context, recently SSSniperWolf doxed fellow YouTuber Jax Films for criticism. Now, many people pointed out in tweets that got hidden for some reason that this sounds like ChatGPT-esque, while others said that it was likely written by a PR team that SSSniperWolf has. God, can you imagine being a SSSniperWolf PR manager? That job's gotta be a nightmare. Anyways, it's almost certain that SSSniperWolf did not write this, or at the very least didn't mean a word of it, and just wrote it out so Daddy YouTube will continue giving her allowance of stolen content money. JacksFilms hasn't responded to this or the apology as far as I know, and JacksFilms hasn't uploaded since the incident. So I'm guessing he's under some kind of agreement from YouTube not to speak of this any further, but that hasn't been confirmed and is just my opinion. So yeah, that's where things stand, as of recording this on October 24th, 2023. The day Cities Skylines 2 comes out, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing when I'm done here. So what precedent does this set for creators on this platform? Well, if we were to apply the rules of SSSniperWolf to everyone, the doxing is fine to do, but of course that's not the case. If this was anyone else other than YouTube's precious cash cow, then they would have taken action in a more permanent manner almost immediately. Then again, it took weeks to settle the blatant false copyright videos some of us furry content creators went through, so who f***ing knows at this point. What this really teaches us is that if you make YouTube tons of money and have tons of subscribers, it doesn't really matter what you do or what type of content you make. They'll praise you in comments, promotions, and tweets. And when you quite literally threaten a fellow content creator who is critical of your content and show up to his house, all you'll get is a little slap on the wrist and then a band-aid and a kiss to make it all better, cause we don't want our precious snipey wifey getting too upset. How the f did I say it like that? The best thing YouTube can do at this point is increase the punishment to be more permanent. Some people are calling for her entire channel to be shut down, and while I agree with them, I'd even settle for just a permanent demonetization of her channels, because as it stands currently, the punishment is nowhere near substantial enough for the crime. As for fellow content creators watching this, let your voice be heard. Make videos, posts, anything to keep this alive, as this is extremely unfair and an incredibly dangerous bias being shown. For anyone who just watches content or may not make posts often, share what you see. Make sure word gets around that we're not shutting up about this anytime soon, until something more substantial is done. So yeah, we're to the end of the video. Sorry for this being a bit out of the norm of my content. Again, I feel as though this is important enough for any creators, regardless of niche or usual content, to speak out about. I also want to throw it out there that some people are using this as an excuse to hate all women creators, which, don't do that. This is a SSSniperWolf issue through and through. Her being a woman has little to nothing to do with this, and this isn't a reason for YouTube's hypocrisy. YouTube is showing a bias, but not a gender bias. Don't use this as an excuse to be sexist towards women. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!